Like, he's the most affectionate horse that I've ever owned, and I've owned lots. He actually physically does cuddle, like he asks for cuddles. He puts his head over your shoulder and he pulls you into his chest, and it's like you have no choice other than to cuddle him. It's what he wants. There is no known cause for my stroke, and I believe I fall into 20% of the population who have a stroke. So I just had a particularly stressful conversation, and I heard something pop in my head to the right of my head, and I knew immediately it was a stroke. I carried on trying to eat, and then I was aware that the food and the drink was slowly coming out of the left side of my mouth. I tried to move and I fell to the kitchen floor. So Eve called for a dad, who came and took me to York District with a suspected stroke, by which time I had the most awful pain in my head. And they saw me pretty quickly, but they thought it was maybe a TIA instead of a stroke. So they sent me home. I was then taken back to York District and admitted onto the stroke ward. I also Googled how to regain fine motor skills, so I stacked coins endlessly. So I practiced really hard at trying to regain writing skills, and sitting in front of the mirror and practicing smiling to try and rectify the slant in the left side of my face. My focus has much more become on the here and now, enjoying the here and now, and I think really Sid helps me to do that, because I can't go out on him and not enjoy myself. I just got on him and went, and then from that point onwards I literally have never looked back, because we had to come up with, like, you had to do a portfolio of evidence to be able to teach mindfulness, and I used Sid as my here and now focus, because it made so much better sense to me than, I don't know, just sitting and breathing. Like, I sit and I breathe on Sid, then I connect that he's breathing too, so his breath tells me if things change just as much as my breath tells me if things are changing in me.